Welcome back to today's MLB pick video play, where I'm going to be talking about this matchup here over in the National League between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves, and get my take on where I see the better value on the money line. The Pittsburgh Pirates coming in as slight dogs at about plus 111, and this Pirates team, they have been going in a really bad direction over the last few weeks of action. Going into the trade deadline, they made an acquisition bringing in Chris Archer, really sold off a number of high-level prospects, and that acquisition just hasn't worked out for the Pirates at this point. Of course, Archer going to be with the Pirates for still a number of years yet, so maybe he can bounce back next year. But at this point, it looks like the Pirates are going to come up short of making the postseason. They're now down to 65 and 69 overall, which puts them in a pretty deep position where they would have to play so well throughout the rest of the regular season, where it just doesn't seem like a feasible goal for this Pirates group. And then also in terms of their numbers, 19th in the majors in runs scored, 16th in total team ERA. But one of their bright spots certainly has been 26-year-old righty James Taillon. He's made 26 starts this year. He's been solid, sitting on a 3.49 ERA, a 1.22 whip, and he's coming off back-to-back strong starts where he's gone 6 innings against both the Brewers and Cubs, giving up 5 hits and 1 earned run respectively in both of those outings. So today he's taking on the Atlanta Braves, and these two teams actually played against each other relatively recently. A little over a week or so ago, Atlanta went up to Pittsburgh, and that was coming off that 4-game sweep that the Braves took at home to the Colorado Rockies. And the Braves bounced back really well, especially in terms of their pitching numbers, sweeping the Pirates, giving up just 2 runs across that 3-game series. So Atlanta, especially in terms of their pitching staff, should have a lot of confidence coming into this one at home, opening things against the Pirates. The Braves, last night, very competitive matchup at home against the Chicago Cubs, coming up just short in that one. So Atlanta certainly should be in a position where their mentality is looking to bounce back and putting in that effort needed to get things back on track. Atlanta still first place within the NL East, 74 and 59 overall, which puts them 3 games ahead of the Phillies, 7.5 clear of the Washington Nationals. In terms of their numbers, the Braves 9th in the majors in both runs scored and total team ERA. And today, Atlanta, they're going to be sending out 34-year-old righty Anibal Sanchez, who's been better than anyone could have imagined possibly being this year. This is a guy, I don't know what he did during the offseason, but Sanchez, he wasn't even sure if he was going to make this team, but he's made 18 starts, sitting on just a 3.05 ERA and a 1.08 whip. Better numbers than what you're getting from Taillon in terms of their whole body of work this year. Sanchez was effective again in his last outing, going 5 2/3 innings on the road against the Miami Marlins, giving up 5 hits, 1 earned run. So Sanchez, maybe not the most dominant pitcher by any means, but he's been pretty consistent within this rotation. He usually gives you about 5 to 6 innings, maybe gives up between about 1 to 3 earned runs, but you pretty much know what you're going to get with Sanchez out there on the mound, and it's been a guy that's been consistently effective this year. So coming into this one, in terms of the pitching matchup, I'd probably give it at almost about an even situation, but just in terms of the mentality of both of these squads, where they're at this point in the year, you have to give that over to the Braves because the Pirates have completely fallen off. Also with what Atlanta was able to do in Pittsburgh just a little over a week ago with that 3-game sweep on the road, that has to have them beaming with confidence here coming into this one. So with all that being the case, going to go ahead side with the home team here, taking the Atlanta Braves on the money line at minus 121. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks over at stumpthespread.com. Linked down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for tomorrow's video.